Welcome back. Broadway and Hollywood will come together later this week for a good cause. Voices of Hope is a free live stream concert benefiting Desert AIDS Project. I spoke today with host Scott Nevins about the star-studded event. Scott, thanks so much for joining us.
Oh, thanks for having me here.
Tell us about Voices of Hope.
So Voices of Hope is a virtual show, I guess you could call it. It's a live stream where we have tons of amazing artists who are going to be performing for our audience to help raise money and awareness for Desert AIDS Project's COVID-19 Triage Center. And we have quite a lineup of stars, so I'm really excited, and I think it's going to be an incredible night, and I believe it's one of the first ones ever to happen here in the desert specifically, so it's kind of a big deal.
I'm curious now, who are some of these stars, other than you, of course?
Well, yeah, besides me would be, let's start at the top, right? It's Tony and Emmy winner KRISTIN Chenoweth, Tony winner Betty Buckley. We have Tony nominee Anne Hampton-Callaway. We have Tony, Emmy, and Golden Globe nominee Matthew Morrison. We have Tony nominee Sekon Sengblo, Tony nominee Max von Essen. We have Carla Jimenez, who a lot of people know from the TV shows like The Mick. She's a great singer. And we have vocal impressionist CHRISTINA BIANCO, and of course my two co-stars from Bravo's The People's Couch, Blake McIver and Emerson Collins, join me at the top of the show for a little fun.
So these are major names that are coming on.
Absolutely. Oh, I forgot one of the biggest, Megan Hilty and Brian Gallagher. They're also on there. Sorry. I'm doing this by memory. I'm actually impressed with myself right now that I got most of those right. But Megan and her husband, Brian, are going to do an incredible number. You guys will love it. But yeah, I basically, to be honest, called in some favors to some friends and I said, would you do this? And they said, of course. And it was crazy because I thought I'd have to convince people. And all of these stars were like, whatever you need. I love Desert AIDS Project. Just let me know what you need me to do. And it came together really beautifully.
So what are some of the acts that we'll be seeing? Is it all musical or is it singing? Is it piano playing?
It's all singing. We have a lot of piano, some optional instruments. The reason I asked about
the piano is because I see a gorgeous one right behind you.
Well, it's so funny. This is basically what you'll see from me as the host on the show. Unfortunately, I don't actually play the piano. That one works by pressing a button on my iPhone and it starts playing. So I have my own tone deaf sing-alongs here in the house. And my fiance plays as well. So sometimes I force him to play for me. So
a variety of different musical acts. How long do you think this will last, this program?
It's my favorite thing to say. The show is an hour on the dot. We have it timed out. It's when we packed in a lot of talent into an hour, and it's going to be kind of amazing. I'm super excited about it. I'm nervous with all the technical stuff. You know, when you have these live streams, as people now we do interviews and meetings on Zoom, you know how tricky it is. But we've been doing some test runs, and I'm really proud of the quality we're able to put forth with the show. And I think people will be really, really happy. And not only are we doing this for Desert AIDS Project's COVID-19 Triage Center, we're also encouraging people to dine in. So like go to your favorite restaurant, go pick up your favorite meal, bring it back to the house. And if you know how to, stream it from YouTube to your TV, and you could just sit on your couch and enjoy the show with your food.
So it's not just helping Desert AIDS Project, you're also helping the community at large, local businesses.
Absolutely. You know, these restaurants that we love so much were hit hard during this shutdown. And so they're all starting to come back to life in different forms. But I think we felt if we could give them an extra boost of help, it would be really beneficial to the community.
And for people who want to watch Voices of Hope, how do they get on? Where do they go? What is the information and when is it?
It's super easy. So it's streaming on Desert AIDS Project's Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube pages. But to make it even easier, you can just go to desertaidsproject.org/hope and you can register. And that way you will be emailed the day of the show and they say, hey, it's happening tonight and here's how you watch. So you don't have to worry about a thing. You'll be all set up. And if you wanted to, you could also donate at that time when you register. If not, we'll give you tons of ways to donate during the show live as well. So we've got you covered from every corner.
And just to make sure, when is the date again?
So it's Friday, June 19th, this Friday.
This Friday, June 19th. Fantastic. Should be a really fun event.
7 p.m., be on your couch at 7 p.m., get ready to have fun.
And I should also mention, Scott, you're here. You're not calling in from somewhere far away. You're in Palm Springs.
I am. I know it's weird, right? We're in the same city, but we're not in the same room. Yeah, no, my fiance and I have lived here for a year now. We were supposed to get married here in March, and our wedding had to be postponed because of COVID-19. So we're feeling very lucky to be here. We love this community. And I mean, even when the world is falling apart, you look out your window and see beautiful Palm Springs and you think, not so bad.
You were so right about that. Scott, it was so good to see you. Thanks for joining us.
You too. Thanks for having me on.